how you can get rid of doubt around your desires and your goals. Let's get into it. Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Juliette Cleary. I'm a manifestation coach. And if you're new here and you like the content, make sure to like and subscribe. If you want my free product on how to 10 times your manifestation power, that's in the description box below, as well as if you want to apply to work with me, that's in the description box below. All right, how to get rid of doubt. All right, because if you didn't doubt your desire, if you didn't doubt it at all, it would come to you and very, very quickly. So we want to get rid of doubt, right? Well, okay, you can't really get rid of doubt because in the moment that you say, I want to get rid of doubt, what are you doing? You're giving attention to the doubt. You're shining a light on it. And you know that what you give your attention to is what you give your energy to. It becomes more, right? What you give your attention to will become more in your experience. So it's not about getting rid of doubt. You don't need to get rid of doubt. You need to give doubt less of your attention because that's what keeps it there. If you stopped giving something your attention, it would disappear, right? If you stopped giving a negative pattern as much attention, it would disappear over time. If you gave less attention to a problem in your life, it would eventually disappear. If you gave less and less attention or no attention to a problem in your life, it would cease to exist in your experience. It would have to resolve. You don't realize how powerful your attention to something is, even if it's just a thought. In the moment that you're saying, I want to get rid of the doubt. How do I remove or delete, this doubt? You're giving the doubt more fuel and momentum. You're giving it more power because thoughts don't have power over us. We give them power. You are the power source. You give things power. And so how do you take the power away from the doubt, away from the negative thought or pattern? You give it less attention. You practice it less. So it's like this. If you have a doubtful thought come up and then you're like, oh, I don't like this. I have to get rid of this doubt. How do I get rid of it? Oh, I don't like it. What you're actually doing is you're giving a microphone to that doubtful thought, to that negative thought. And it becomes the loudest, most dominant thought. And it blocks out all other thoughts. You can't hear them. It blocks out all other vibrations. And the doubtful vibration is the loudest one. So I want you to think about it like, okay, well, what would happen if you took the microphone away from that doubtful or negative thought, away from that limiting belief, and just gave the microphone to a different thought, one that feels better, one that serves you? Then that becomes the loudest thought. That becomes the loudest vibration. You're giving your attention, you're giving your energy to that new thought. So that's what will become more in your experience. So doesn't that make perfect sense? Just take the microphone away from one thought and bring it to another new thought. And of course, you might not bring it to a thought that's like, yes, I absolutely have what I want, because you won't feel that, it won't resonate in the moment, but a better feeling thought, a thought that brings you some relief, that disempowers the other thought, that challenges that limiting belief or that doubt. Like, actually, this isn't true, because whatever you give the microphone to is what will become the loudest voice, the loudest thought, the loudest vibration in your experience in that moment. And so it's incredibly important to notice that when you're saying, I want to get rid of this thing, you're giving it your attention. You're giving it strong attention because there's an emotional charge there. And so you're actually attracting more doubt. There's actually nothing wrong with having doubt. This is really important. You're always going to have that little doubtful voice, but you're also always going to have that empowering voice who believes in you, who is uplifting and positive and knows you can have, be, or do anything that you choose. But which one are you giving the microphone to in the moment? Which one are you giving the microphone to in most of your moments throughout your day. Most of the time, we are giving our microphone to the doubtful voice, to the voice that doesn't believe it can happen, to the voice that complains, right? When you have a choice in every moment of where you place your energy, what you give attention to. And as you continue to give your microphone to the empowering voice more often, just a little more often, and you tip the scale, then the doubtful voice is not going to come up as much. It's not, because you're not feeding it. Again, you're the power source. And if you're not feeding it and giving it power, it's just not going to affect your life, or not very much at all. So what are you giving attention to? What are you giving your power to? I get it that it feels more often comfortable to go with the doubtful voice because it's what we're used to, it's what we've practiced. So it feels like our comfort zone. It feels normal and natural to go there, and we feel kind of compelled, right? Or tempted to go there, go to that voice and give that the microphone a lot of the time, most of the time. So it's that momentary decision of like, actually, I'm gonna make a new choice here, which is you breaking a pattern, right? You do this again and again. I'm gonna make a new choice and I'm gonna give my microphone over to the empowering voice of who I truly am. Doubt is allowed to be there, right? When we resist our emotions, any of them, it's not healthy. So, and when we do resist them, we're pushing against them, we are adding resistance. Okay, so it's not wrong to feel doubt. It's not wrong to be negative or to feel sad or overwhelmed or frustrated or powerless. It's not wrong. We don't need to get rid of emotions. All emotions pass through. Okay, they're there as feedback from what we're doing with our thoughts, okay, with our focus, what we're giving attention to. We need that guidance and that feedback. It's helpful. So don't be like, oh, I need to get rid of this emotion, or I need to get rid of doubt. Oh, that's bad, that's wrong. No. Allow it fully. It will pass. Allow those emotions to be there. All emotions are welcome as feedback and guidance. But then in the moment, choose which one you want to go with. Which one do you want to be the loudest voice, the loudest vibration? Which one do you want to affect your life? Which one do you want to give more of your power to? Again, every time you say, I want to get rid of this thing, whether it's doubt, whether it's a thought pattern, whether it's an actual thing in your reality, you're adding resistance. You are resisting it. You are adding negativity. And how can you get to a positive outcome from focusing on something so negatively? Like, I have to fix this, I have to push it away, I have to get rid of it, get it out of my experience, get it out of my head, right? We're adding resistance. We're not helping it by not giving it our power. It will not exist for you if you don't give it your power. It will not exist. Hear that. It will not exist for you if you don't give it your power, which is your attention. Okay guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, make sure to give me a thumbs up and comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you want Law of Attraction clothing, that's in the description box below. I'm also launching a 21-day manifesting challenge. So if you're interested, sign up in the description box below, and I hope to see you there. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.